It is true that the new replaces the old. Alan Marsh narrowed his eyes, surprised and happy. To be honest, although he knew that Dalton was Blake's disciple, he did not think that he could defeat Gren Hale. Unexpectedly, the result was so unexpected. Although he lost the bet, he was very happy in his heart. At least, the championship did not go to Sword Sect. At least, they still have a chance. Of course, the most important goal now is how to win over Dalton. Just practicing resources and lofty promises are probably not enough. In this regard, Sword Sect and Mystic Arts Order are both strong competitors. To recruit Dalton, he has to find another way. Thinking carefully, Dalton seems to have a close relationship with his two daughters. If Hugh's the beauty trap, the success rate should be greatly improved. After hiding for so long, it's finally a blockbuster. Penny Sage grinned, very satisfied with Dalton's performance. Her granddaughter is still in the stage of being unmarried. If Dalton can become her granddaughter's son-in-law, it will be a huge help for the entire Mystic Arts Order. Although some of them are not in line with the rules of Mystic Arts Order, the rules are set by people and can be changed at any time. After all, changing to adapt is the essence of revolution. How can a golden scale stay in a pond? It will turn into a dragon when it encounters wind and clouds. Kate Fraser sighed softly. Before the game was really over, no one thought that the champion would be Dalton. This dark horse surprised everyone. Seeing that Gren Hale had admitted defeat, Kate Fraser stood up again and said loudly, "The game is over. I declare that the champion of this martial arts competition is Dalton." As soon as these words came out, the scene cheered and applauded like thunder. The wonderful performances of Dalton and Gren Hale have convinced everyone. They have never seen such a wonderful and fierce battle. The ring was smashed into powder, and the defensive formation was shattered. Even if the two sides' internal energy was exhausted, they still contributed a wonderful sword duel in the end. It was worth it for them to risk their lives to watch this game. Ha ha ha, win, Dalton wins! A small bet for a big win, now I'm rich! Oh! What a bad luck! I should have bet on Dalton to win! Some people were happy at the scene, and naturally some were sad. Those who bet on Dalton were ecstatic, while those who bet on Gren Hale sighed. Of course, a small number of gamblers could not affect most of the audience. The atmosphere at the scene remained intense, and the word Dalton resounded throughout the venue. After the game, it was time to distribute the rewards. The top three had awards. The first to be awarded was the third place Abigail, followed by the second place Gren Hale. The prizes for both were very rare and priceless. For the Sword Sect and the Mystic Arts Order, it was also a good thing to add icing on the cake. As for Dalton, who won the championship, he did not give out the award directly, but was personally invited to the interior of Longhu Mountain by Kate Fraser. It had been announced before that the champion would receive the Heaven's Secret Treasure. As for what the secret treasure is, it is still a mystery. However, Dalton had already guessed that the Heavenly Master's secret treasure was most likely related to the Dragon Source energy. And this was also his ultimate goal for participating in the martial arts competition. After leaving the martial arts arena, Dalton followed Kate Fraser through one door after another, and finally entered the inner hall. "We just had a big battle. You should take a rest. I have something urgent to deal with. I'll be back soon. Come on, serve tea." Kate Fraser led Dalton to sit down, then ordered someone to serve tea and snacks, and then turned and went out. Now it was dusk, and Longhu Mountain was operating in an orderly manner as usual. "Since you are here, you should make the best of it." Dalton was not in a hurry. He drank tea and waited quietly. It was not until night fell that Kate Fraser finally appeared, but this time, there was another person following him. It was still a tall old man. The old man had a round face, a head full of white hair, a fat body, a kind face, and looked very festive. However, Heaven Master Kate Fraser, in front of the fat old man, was respectful. After seeing the fat old man, Dalton's expression condensed, and he quickly stood up and saluted. "Dalton greets the old Heavenly Master." That's right, this seemingly plain-looking, fat old man with a round face is the legendary existence, the first person in the world who has been sitting on the top list for many years, Zhang Xuanji. "Ha! Little guy, don't be restrained, sit down and talk." Zhang Xuanji smiled and patted Dalton's shoulder, without the slightest senior's airs. Dalton nodded and sat down as he said, Although it was expected, seeing Zhang Xuanji in person now is a different feeling. The other party looks ordinary on the surface, but the aura is like the vast ocean, unfathomable. The higher the cultivation level, the more you can feel the oppression from the depths of the soul. This is not Zhang Xuanji's intention, but it is still like the shock of an ant when looking at the sky. Yes, even with Dalton's current cultivation level, he is still like an ant in front of Zhang Xuanji. Little guy, congratulations on winning the championship. In addition to the fixed reward, you can also ask Lomhu Mountain for a condition. As long as it does not violate the moral principles of the martial arts world, as long as we can do it, we will do our best to meet it. Zhang Xuanji stuffed his fat body into the chair and said with a smile. Hearing this, Dalton's eyes lit up. Needless to say, the value of Lomhu Mountain is self-evident. The condition that can make Zhang Xuanji take action once can make countless forces crazy. This is more precious than any reward. However, Dalton has not yet figured out how to use it. After a little thought, he said, "Old Heavenly Master, I haven't considered it yet. Can I save it first and ask for it later?" "Of course, no problem." Zhang Xuanji laughed. "But you can't delay it too long. What if I die one day and I want to fulfill my promise without any effort?" "Old Heavenly Master, you are joking. You will live a long life," Dalton said hurriedly. "Live a long life?" Zhang Xuanji was stunned, and then laughed even more happily. "Little guy is really funny." Seeing Kate Fraser's strange expression next to him, Dalton suddenly reacted. Now the old Taoist priest is almost 200 years old. Dalton doesn't know whether it is a blessing or a curse to say that he will live a long life. This time he made a mistake.
And just can't accept it. This can't be the end yet. You promised to never leave, and now you're gone. Can't believe I can feel the world slipping away as you slowly fade from my everyday. You promised forever a love without end, but now I'm left broken, struggling to mend. I thought we were so tied, destined for a lifetime, love with no end, love with no end. Staying in my imagination, memorizing the past time, the secrets, the love, the care. Now they're echoes in the air. I still see your face in every place, feel your warmth, your gentle grace. But now there's just an empty space, and I'm lost in this endless chase. Keeping you in my heart, a piece of you I'll never